Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some basketball on 2K Sports. It's Charlotte and EA7, Emporio Armani Milan. Clay's dishes to James. Up and in on the layup.
Good make to get things underway.
Yeah, and always a relief, I think, to get those first points out of the way and actually get that first sweat and that first bit of contact in the game, because that just settles you down a little bit.
Now here's Walker. The jump hook, no luck. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game. They set the pick, and he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Now here's Zeller. Pass to Walker. Puts one up from 19. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts. Milan with the ball. Kleza the pass to Brooks. Trains the three-pointer.
4 makes on 4 tries. Everything's falling early. 100%. Can't do better than that.
It's Jackson with the drive. Inside, Zeller. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. Charlotte shooting their first free throw of the night here. Last game for the Charlotte Hornets, it was a loss to the 76ers in Philadelphia. Brooks from outside, and Milan another 3.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Steve Clifford.
He said he's got his team really looking out for Marshawn Brooks. Not necessarily a household name nationally, but he's shown in his young career that he's a scorer to be reckoned with. Coach said he's great at creating his own shot, and with his wingspan, he can get it off over his defender. We have to have a healthy dose of respect for his game and embrace the challenge of slowing him down. Kevin, back to you.
And thank you, Doris.
This is a team that's focused, completely locked into the task at hand. What an impressive start to this game.
Walker goes in, and Charlotte again with the bucket.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Kid Gilchrist. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
Crisp pass into the paint.
Hackett, guarded by Walker. Here's Kleza. No good from outside. The Hornets trail. Walker in the post. 6 points for him.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
Brooks against Walker. And Jefferson sends it back. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Walker against Brooks. Jefferson setting the pick for Jackson. Off the pick. That's good from Jefferson on the assist by Jackson. Jefferson's got his second bucket.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Hackett banked in off the glass.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's Walker. And some changes here for the Hornets. Kaminsky comes in for Zeller. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Kemba Walker.
First personal foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Lin. And he gets it to go. Lin's got his first basket of the night.
Well, if you like offense, that's what you're getting here early on.
This has a little bit of playground feel to it, fellas. I mean, forget about defending. Just outscore the other team. Let it fly.
32 seconds left to play here in the first. And it's Milan with the rebound.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
That's a perfect up and under there. That's textbook.
Milan shooting their first free throw of the game right now. "16 seconds left in the first quarter. Dishes to Jefferson. 1 second left. The basket good off the assist. And off we go. A close game now starting the second quarter. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown from Milan.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And also knocking down the mid-range because they're making good decisions with the basketball.
It's stolen. Here's the break. Gili. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pay dividends instantly on the fast break.
Here is Miles. Jefferson gets the bucket. Jefferson's got 8.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
It's stolen by Jefferson. And Lamb kicks to Lin. And there's the pass to Jefferson. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. 10 points for him.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Here's Moss. Elegar out to the wing. Ragland. Nice shot from the wing. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Lin kicks to Miles. Now the dish to Jefferson. And there's another one for the Hornets.
Love the work there. They got the most out of that possession.
Milan with the ball. When this game is finished, they'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. Elegar defended by Jefferson. The tray. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Boy, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Miles, that's good.
And another lead change here. How many of these are we going to have tonight?
I'm not quite sure, but I'm willing to bet it'll be more than a few.
And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. He's got 5.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take him long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
Screen by Jefferson. And Milan called for the foul. So Milan ends up going with a new group. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Zeller, he's checked in for Jefferson. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist comes in for C.J. Miles. Reggie Jackson's checked in for Jeremy Lamb. And it's Kemba Walker in for Jeremy Lin. That one goes. Count it. And it's 8 points now in the game for Walker.
The D cannot forget about him like that. He'll light you up. Big time.
Here's Kleza, and there's another one for Milan. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Jackson in the corner. And they double up Jackson. And it's Kid Gilchrist penetrating. Second shot opportunity. And Zeller with the lay-in. Zeller's got 5 now.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside. Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Walker. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Shot's good by Jeffers.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Outside Jackson, picked by Zeller. Jackson kicks to Kaminsky. Pass to Zeller. 4 on the shot clock. And there's the foul. It'll go on Linus Kleza. That's foul number 2 for him.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Picked by Zeller. Kaminsky kicks to Jackson. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Fellas, that's been a go-to shot for him today.
Yeah, and they found that sweet spot in the defense, and it's right between the paint and the three-point line, and boy, have they been rock solid. And you know what, just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
Now here's Brooks. He's got 8. And it's blocked.
Well, after playing well in the first, he's having a bit of difficulty in making it happen here.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Frank Kaminsky. 24 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Hackett and Milan, another 3.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
And here's Walker.
Ball is turned over. EA7.
And Milan has possession. Here's Kleza. And it is good. And the first half comes to a close. We've got... The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. What can you say? Al Jefferson, an impressive effort here today.
I tell you what, though, it's going to be important to see if they can slow him down in the second half, because so far they have not had anybody that can disrupt his rhythm down low.
Well, how about guys mixing up the looks? I mean, bump him out a little bit, front him, double him, anything to try to get him off his rhythm.
Now here's Walker. Shot from 12. And there's Al Jefferson on the assist by Walker. 14 points for Al Jefferson.
Boy, just an excellent assist. Nice work from Kemba Walker.
And stolen by Zeller. To the middle. Here's Kid Gilchrist. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important, because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
Here's Walker. 10 points for him. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. The Hornets have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. That's good from Kemba Walker. Lamb is checked in for Michael Kidd Gilchrist. He doesn't get the second one. Last outing for Charlotte was a loss to the Philadelphia 76ers. And Brooks, here we go. And he gets it to go. Brooks has got 12 points in the game.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Screen by Jefferson. And they double up Jackson. Jefferson has a wide open look. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 4 assists in the game. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. C.J. Miles comes in for Reggie Jackson. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Walker. Good. And it's 7 points for Cody Zeller.
He had his head on a swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Stolen by Miles. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Lamb. It's tipped. The dive for the ball. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession.
Coming onto the floor for the line,
And so here's Charlotte. A 2-point game. Lynn kicks to Zeller. Charlotte moving the ball around. Here's Jefferson, and it's all evened up. Jefferson's got 6 in the quarter.
Guys, he's one of the main reasons this game is tied up. I mean, he's done his part to keep them in it.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Lynn dishes to Miles. And the Hornets making a change here. Kaminsky's checked in.
that's his first personal foul into the lineup for the Hornets.
Here's Miles. Soft touch off the glass. Miles has got the game tied up here for the Hornets.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Now here's Lynn. He feeds it to Lamb. Kaminsky kicks to Lynn. Pass to Jefferson. Out to the right wing. From deep, Miles. And out of bounds as Milan gains possession.
EA7 reminding them on ball.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Ragland. Ellegaard. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. A nice shot by Lynn. Lynn's got his second bucket.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it. What handles? He broke the D down to the ground with that move.
Hornets trail by 4. 58 seconds left in the third. Here's Lamb. And that one's good.
How about that going up strong? I mean, he doesn't care how much height he's giving up. It's attitude with him.
Ragland somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. He's got 6.
No hesitation at all right there. Just right up against a much bigger defender.
Man, and I love that fearlessness, that aggressive attitude. Boy, I love watching guys play with that kind of abandon and freedom, Greg. It's a beautiful thing.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Milan leading by 4. Here's Moss. And it's off from 3-point range. Now here's Lynn. He's covered closely. Now Jackson. From downtown. Oh, and he just knocked down.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dave's team.
All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. And here's Charlotte. They trail by 1. Kaminsky in the corner to take the lead, and he misses the go-ahead basket.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Here's Hackett. Some solid defense from Kid Gilchrist.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish. inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those playing.
Here's Kleza. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Kleza's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Milan. Jackson passes to Zeller.
Foul. Sean James. That's his second personal foul.
Walker dishes to Kid Gilchrist. James knocks it away, but they get it back. Here's Jackson. He nails it, and we're tied up.
And that's good stuff from him. Nice touch.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Kleza kicks to James. Stolen by Jackson. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Back to Jackson. To the inside, Kaminsky. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hornets.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
You know, adding on to that, you look at their block totals tonight, and you see how feisty they've been on the defensive end this game.
And tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what we're seeing here.
You called it, Greg. As much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late. Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
To the paint. Banked in off the glass. Kaminsky's got the lead up to 4 now for the Hornets.
That's some grit and determination in the post. Essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Exactly. This is the time to attack on the interior and convert those easy opportunities.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession. Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Clifford was going over with his team. He told them, the game is right there for the taking, fellas, but we've got to be first. First to loose balls, first to the rim. We have to give our all right here. Kevin, now's the time.
And the basket good. Kleza's got 5 points in the quarter.
This is a tremendous solo run he's on. I mean, the kind we've seen him have so many times before.
And slam dunk by Kid Gilchrist.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, there's just another fantastic dime drop right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
Yeah, beautiful play on the interior. They're just using the height advantage to lay the ball up and in when they really needed that basket.
Charlotte calls timeout. Walker the pass to Kid Gilchrist. Power down with both hands.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Now here's Brooks. How's that for an answer? Back with the dunk.
Yeah, clutch basket, even with him being on the short end of the stick, size-wise.
Really, Greg, just shows you the toughness and determination this man had. Impressive.
Here's Walker. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%. And look at Al Jefferson. He's really been playing well.
I mean, he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Here's Hackett. And Milan, another three.
First three of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Now here's Walker. He's guarded closely. He dishes it to Jefferson. That's good. Jefferson's got 20.
I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Definitely. 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
Took him no time at all on that one. We've got 1:13 left to play in the final quarter. Outside, Walker feeds to Jackson. Kicks it to Zeller.
Clutch shot right there. That could be the difference maker.
Indeed, it might be a big, huge moment in this game right there.
And Milan has possession. Hackett buries it. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
That's a huge basket. Just taking advantage of the size mismatch and able to drain that mid-range jump shot. Really good basketball.
Now, here's Walker. Zeller setting the pick for Jackson. Back to Walker. Uncovered. 6 to shoot. Good.
Boy, watch out, watch out. Walker has caught 5.
Guys, this possession could decide their fate.
So that means they've got to be very careful with the basketball right now.
Big three right there. I mean, I got to say, defensive breakdown, no doubt. They've got to have a bigger man on him.
And the Hornets call time here. They trail by 1. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. .26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jackson kicks to Walker. When they foul intentionally, they're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away. They do have a foul to give here.
And you might see them use it at some point.
Jackson has the open look. He nails it, and we're tied up.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Time called here. Milan decides to talk it over. And Milan has possession.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
Time expires, and we're going to overtime. And we'll return shortly. And what great competition we're seeing so far. After regulation, the stalemate. And we'll see now how these two teams and these few minutes of basketball pan out. And Milan has possession. Passes it to Hackett. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Jeremy Lin. That's his first personal.
And he knocks down the first one.
Daniel Hackett.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Yeah, one more make would have been nice, but they do walk away with the lead.
And so it's Charlotte with it. It's a 1-point game. And there's the feed to Zeller. He kicks to Jackson. Jefferson against James. Lets it go from 11. They get it back. Shot clock at 6. Here's Lynn. And it's Zeller shutting it down.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented. For plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. And he gets it to go. 12 points for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist.
This is what you love, guys. Superb defense. A great steal, and just like that, they add 2 points to this narrow lead.
Yeah, but you just can't afford to give up plays like that at this time in a ball game. It makes up for a lack of speed with just tremendous effort and hustle on that play.
Zeller dishes to Lynn. Out left to the wing. Here's Jefferson. And Zeller kicks to Jefferson. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the three ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
Milan with the ball to the middle. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented, for plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Unbelievable basket. I mean, giving up a lot of height there, but he was not to be denied.
Not when the game's hanging in the balance. That makes it a little different. He was going to get to the rim no matter who was standing in the way on that one.
Out to the right wing. Shoots. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And Milan leads by 1. Jackson against Brooks. Jackson kicks to Lynn. Taken away. Here's Brooks. Yes!
And Kevin, maybe the play of the game right there.
A tremendous instincts grade to come up with a steal and then attack the basket.
Game changer right there, guys. An unbelievable play to make it this stage of a really tight ball game.
Big time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Way up and over the big guy, and what a time in the ball game to make it happen. You know, he might be small for a center, but it doesn't really matter because he can jump out of the building.
Charlotte calls timeout. They're behind by 3. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first overtime. Jackson kicks to Lynn. Off the pick. It's in! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And the Hornets making a change here. Walker's checked in. Here's Hackett. Good!
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
A three-pointer here might have us headed to another overtime period.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. At the line.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
At the line for 2.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Here's Jackson. Right between the eyes. A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
Dropping bombs. How many more threes are we going to see from him tonight?
Well, we've already seen plenty. I mean, he's got more points from outside the arc than inside of it so far.
Puts it up off the inbound, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
He's able to hit the second one, and that gives them the lead. And so it's Milan winning this one. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
Yeah, when adversity was at its greatest, they came up big. They seemed to relax a little bit once we got into overtime.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for Welcome to 2K Sports. It's EA7 Emporio Armani Milan and the Portland Trail Blazers. And Milan has possession. Hackett, covered by Lillard. Here's Hackett. The jumper from the free throw line is good.
And they get the first bucket of the game on that one.
I tell you what, fellas, I'm anticipating a good one here.
Lillard with it. He's picked up by James. Kamen's shot is good.
Even double team. He had the vision to see the open man.
And Milan has possession. Hackett, covered by Lillard. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts. Looking at Portland, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Utah Jazz. Miller kicks to Plumlee. Lillard outside. This one for 3. And the shot is good.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Here's Brooks. And there's another one for Milan.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good.
Foul. Danny Hackett. That's his first personal foul.
Goes up off the inbound. Shot is off. Now Milan takes it the other way. Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Terry Stotts.
He said he's got his team really looking out for Marshawn Brooks. Not necessarily a household name nationally, but he's shown in his young career that he's a scorer to be reckoned with. Coach said he's great at creating his own shot, and with his wingspan, he can get it off over his defender. We have to have a healthy dose of respect for his game and embrace the challenge of slowing him down. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, Doris. Here is Brooks, following the score by Damian Lillard. Takes a shot at the elbow. Marshawn Brooks again.
That mid-range jumper is just another one of his weapons.
Lillard attacking. That's good.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Lillard has been a handful. He already has 8 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
This team is buzzing right now. They've yet to miss.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Plumlee with the screen. Lillard attacking, and it's blocked. Here's Kleza. Look at that jam. I mean, just beautiful.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch in how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Count the bucket.
They're spraying them home from mid-range today, guys.
Finding the gaps in the defense and really just slicing and dicing them right now.
They grabbed their own miss. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Miller grabs the miss. Portland trailing here. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Came in a screen. Henderson dishes to Lillard. It's Henderson on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Timeout Milan.
Time called here. Milan decides to talk it over.
I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Kamen. Hayes comes in for Mason Plumlee. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Miller. And it's Frazier in for Lillard. Now here's McCollum. Frazier kicks to Henderson. Good, and it's Frazier who picks up the assist. Henderson's got 9.
And just a solid way to start the game. 4-5.
Moss. He's guarded by McCollum. That's good.
Well, if you like offense, that's what you're getting here early on.
This has a little bit of playground feel to it, fellas. I mean, forget about defending. Just outscore the other team. Let it fly.
Now here's Henderson. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to McCollum. Here's the floater. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
And trying to come up with a highlight reel finish, somebody forgot to finish it.
That's good.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Fires the 3. Monumental. Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going again as well. And for Portland guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
I tell you what, the scoring has come in threes for the most part here so far.
Every time down the floor, it seems they're knocking down the triple.
Now here's Frazier. Leonard sets a screen for McCollum. Shoots from the baseline. He squares up and sinks it. McCollum's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Trailblazers. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 5. Plumlee sets the pick for McCollum. From deep. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
Oh, man, what a shot. He hit that one from another time zone.
You just watch him pull up, always so dangerous.
The 15-footer, that one's in there. The Trailblazer lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Gentile.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Now here's Plumlee. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Ball stolen. Pushing it up. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And another lead change here. How many of these are we going to have tonight?
I'm not quite sure, but I'm willing to bet it'll be more than a few.
Here's McCollum. 8 points for him. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Can't get it to fall. Here's Moss. Rebounded by McCollum.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Clark, this tug-of-war game continues.
You know what? And they just keep flip-flopping the lead again and again and again.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy.
Chris Kamen's checked in for Portland. Lillard comes in for Tim Frazier. Here's McCollum. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists tonight.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
And that one's good.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range, so I'd have to agree with you, partner.
Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
A different look now for Portland. Chuck Hayes, he's checked in for Plumlee. And it's Henderson for Mike Miller. And a change for Milan. James is checked in. Milan trails by 4. Here's Hackett. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 12.
He's taller than most point guards, and he really put his length to use right there.
And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played, and that one's good. McCollum's got the lead up to 4 now for the Trailblazers.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Count the bucket. 1:16 left here in the second. That's good from Kaman on the assist by Lillard. Kaman's got his second bucket of the night.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
And Milan has possession after Gerald Henderson hitting the 3. Lets it go from 14. It'll go. The Portland lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Hackett.
He's really stepped it up this quarter. Looks like he's determined to get them out of this hole all by himself.
Now here's McCollum. Brooks covering. Lillard outside. They set the pick. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Lillard's got the lead, back up to 5 now for the Trailblazers. Here's Hackett. Off target with his 3. And it's McCollum in the corner. Fires from the wing. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 6 assists now in the game. And so we wrap up the first half. Trailblazers lead by 7. From Portland, we're back in a moment. The second half just about to get going here. And so here's Portland. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Plumlee with the screen. Brooks on the double team. Henderson with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Puts it up from 17. Again, the Trailblazers score.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Here's Hackett. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's on Damian Lillard.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
He hits both from the stripe. Trailblazers leading by 7. Kicks it to Miller. Pass to Kaman. Lillard outside. Back to Kaman. And it's Milan with the rebound.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that. Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Over to the left wing. Here's Kleza. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Kleza's got 6.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
Plumlee in the post. Battles through traffic and lays it in. And the Trailblazers lead by 9. Here's Hackett. And there's another one for Milan.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Lillard outside. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. So for the Trailblazers, Leonard comes in for Chris Kaman. And it's Frazier in for Mike Miller. He throw good, Damian Lillard. Time called here. Milan decides to talk it over.
One more time. Give it up for your Blazer Dancers.
Milan trails by 10. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And that's some inspiration. Steals, blocks, and a big dunk. Those are ways that you can really change the momentum in a game.
Well, they got to chip away, Clark, at that deficit, and no doubt that'll help.
And that's what he's out there for, guys. I mean, he is an electrifying player, no doubt.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
There's the dish to Henderson. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Ragland, got a hand on it.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those balls.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Yes, it's James picking up the assist. 10 points for him.
Oh, how pretty was that? Use the rim to protect the ball perfectly.
So timeout called here. The first for Portland. Chuck Hayes, he's checked in for Portland. McCollum comes in for Lillard. He's your right side. Moss, he is guarded by McCollum. Wasted no time on that one.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball move.
Portland leading by 6. There's the pick. Jumper off the screen. And it falls over the rim and in. McCollum's got 19 points.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. Defenses better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense. And sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunk's the shot in the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Yeah, that could be an instant momentum shift. That certainly was a rim record.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jump shots.
Frazier kicks to McCollum. Hayes with the screen for McCollum. In the corner, Henderson with it. To the inside, uncovered. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That is his first foul of the game.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Chris Kamen's checked in for Hayes. And Mike Miller subbed in for Gerald Henderson. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. He's got 24.
And he's been the key for their offense with the way he shot the basketball.
Yeah, he's most certainly not the reason they're in the hole. I mean, his percentage has been outstanding.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Trailblazers shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
I think they've taken a major step in the wrong direction when you talk about their foul shooting, guys. I mean, they're not even close to what they shot last year.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
The 4th quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. Milan trails by 9. Here's Hackett. Hits the 3-point bomb. 27 points for him.
Wow, you don't see him make plays like that very often. That's a nice move there for the basket.
Cullen passes to King. The feed to Miller. To the wing on the left. Here's McCollum. They shoot again. Knocked loose. Stolen by Brooks. Pushing it up. Here's Hackett. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Really opportunistic basketball there. And when they desperately needed it, timely, opportunistic basketball.
And it really couldn't have come at a better time. I mean, they've got to take even more chances on defense now. Try to get some more of those steals to start the break.
Here's Lillard, and it's blocked. Brooks against Miller. Takes the 13-footer. Miller grabs the miss.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
Milan trails by 4. Jeffers, good, and the assist goes to James.
You know, it's really going to be all about hard work from this point on. And they worked hard to create that high-quality shot right there.
No question. That's their goal down the stretch here. I think finding those close-range rhythm shots.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hi, Kevin. I was able to hear the advice Terry Stotts gave to his team during that last break. He said, guys, this is the kind of game we're capable of playing when we put our minds to it. I knew we had it in us, just like I know we're going to come out on top. Let's finish this thing. Guys?
Thanks again, Doris. Kamen's shot is good.
Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind it. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we're getting.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Out to Miller. Takes a 3. The shot is off. Now Milan takes it the other way. Good. And 12 points for Chris Kaman.
I love that plan. Set up the opportunity for the mismatch.
Yeah, knowing they have to get a bucket here and exploiting the height advantage where they can find it, well, that's a no-brainer to me.
Big-time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Way up and over the big guy. And what a time in the ball game to make it happen. You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Time called here. Milan decides to talk it over. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Hackett. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 36.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Kaman, a screen on Brooks. Anderson with it. He's picked up by Brooks. The shot by Lillard, wide open. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Brooks.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Lillard outside. Here's Plumlee, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
One trails by 3. Here's Hackett. Leonard brings the double team, and the basket good. He has 38 in the game.
This isn't just a good fourth quarter. I mean, he's been outstanding. 6 straight buckets here.
And how about in a pressure-packed moment? This game's very close, and they've needed every bucket. He's definitely risen to the challenge.
Here's Lillard. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Taking 2 shots.
And he does get the second one, and that will put them up by 2.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
That ties it up. He has 40.
He's clearly been the star of this fourth quarter. I don't think he's missed a shot.
You're right. He has not. 7 of 7, converting every opportunity.
That's his second personal.
It's the first, and that gives them the lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 2-point ball game.
They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more so than they did in the first half.
And defensively, if you're trying to battle back, you can't keep sending them to the line.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Moss, covered by Lillard. Good! And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats from Milan.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
It falls!
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Feeds it to Leonard. Looking to end the run. Connects! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Unbelievable basket. I mean, giving up a lot of height there, but he was not to be denied.
Not when the game's hanging in the balance. That makes it a little different. He was going to get to the rim no matter who was standing in the way on that one. It's been a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. He's in a groove, and that tray of his has just been dead.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're down by 6. 24 seconds left in the fourth.
Into the lineup from Milan.
24 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Sinks it.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Good on the shot.
And really, with every point from this point on, it seems like they're just closer to finishing this one off.
If they haven't already done it. I mean, hey, it's been a tremendous all-around performance from this group. I don't think there's any question about that.
Portland ball.
Lillard dishes to Miller. Misses the 3. Gili. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Sound offensively. Really no other way to put it here in the second half.
There's really no comparison between the two.
Oh, look out, and then you throw up stuff like that. You go, oh my, how does it even go in? He pulls a Houdini.
Oh, my goodness.
Here's Hackett. And so it's Milan winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.